Review questions.
All right. Shahina, as you see, it's not a big chapter, but questions are geometry questions, okay? So as I told you before, when you're solving, if possible, use a ruler and draw it, okay? Try to understand, and it really helps you a lot, because after this chapter, we are going to study the surface area and volume of three-dimensional objects or figures. And again, you will see these things again and again, maybe one more time, two more times, because in grade 8 also you will see this area problems and volume problems, surface area problems, but a little bit more challenging questions. In grade 9, again, you will see some different questions. They involve area, surface. And in the future, when you go to university, you will see again, you will use them because they are used almost everywhere. Okay, that's why you need to practice as many questions as possible. So now we have already finished the chapter 4, exercise 4A and 4B. Now we are going to solve some questions, maybe all questions in review questions part, okay? And you try to solve also as many questions as possible until Monday. Maybe I'll try to see your work on Monday and we will do some revision and we'll see. So let's just start with this question. You read it, we talk together, we try to understand together, and after that we will solve it here together, okay? Can you read the problem?
In the diagram ABCD is a trapezium with AB equals 14 centimeters, BC equals 25 centimeters, AD equals 18 centimeters, and DAB equals CBA equals 90 degree.
Okay, Shahana, when you're reading this thing, we have a cap here, right? What does it mean? You should read it as angle DAB equals angle CBA equals 90 degrees. Okay?
Okay. So angle DAB equals angle CBA equals 90 degrees. AB is the diameter of a semicircle, and PCHK is a parallelogram, with CH equals 7.83 centimeters, HK equals 6 centimeters, and H is the midpoint of CD. Calculate the perimeter and area of the shaded region. Take pi equals 3.142.
Okay, now let's try to understand this question looking at this figure, okay? And the figure says that you see A, B, C, D. It is a trapezium, right? That means that this side is parallel to this side. How do I know that? As you see here, this angle is 90 degrees. This angle is 90 degrees. That means that these two sides are parallel to each other. So it's a trapezium, okay? So now from this trapezium, you're just cutting off some pieces. Maybe you're making some decorative stuff, all right? So from here, semicircular or semicircular part, we are just cutting off. And also from here, we just cut off some part that looks like, what is it? A parallelogram. All right. So the question number 1, it says that H is a midpoint. Where is the H? Okay, also we know that H is a midpoint. What does it mean? The length of this side, DH, is equal to this thing. That means that since HC equals 7.83, and also this should be 7.83, right? And also this side is, what is it? This shape is parallelogram. We know that opposite sides are equal. The length of KP, also it must be 7.83. Okay, 7.83. You just write 7.83. Okay, that's it. So now what is the question? Question number 1 is calculate the perimeter. First question is we need to find the perimeter, right? And the second question is area of the shaded region. That's the second question. Now let's focus on the first part. We need to find the perimeter. And how do you find the perimeter here, Sahina? Tell me. Just tell me. How can I find this actually? To find the perimeter, what should we do here?
Find what do you call?
Let me just write here. Question part A. What is the perimeter of the shaded region?
You first have to find what m equals to and what.
No. Using these letters, you see, can you just tell me what we are going to find here? Can you see this shaded region?
Yeah.
Okay, this perimeter means the length of the boundary of this shaded region. It is this thing, right? If you just start from here, this length plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I start here from here, they here AD, so I need to find here AD plus the second one is DH. So here we have DH plus then HK, that is HK plus, and what do we have here? KP, that is KP plus, and PB. So here we have PB plus, and the length of the semicircle here, right? What is it? It is a semicircle. It's not a line segment. How do you show this? You just show that A, M, B. You just put here something like this because it's a curve. Okay? So this all together, it gives us the perimeter of the shaded region. It's a boundary, right? This is the boundary. This thing, this thing, this thing, this, and this. So we have to find this. All right, equals, what is AD?
AD 18.
18. Okay, I know AD. Plus, what is DH?
DH.
DH. 7.83. You see that?
That's CH. Is it?
DH. Because DH equals CH, right? They are equal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see.
Now, next is HK. What is HK?
HK is 6 centimeters.
Okay, what is KP?
KP,
Look at this, Shahina. Look at this.
Oh, 7.83.
Because it's a parallelogram, right? Opposite sides are equal, so AC equals 7.83. Also, it must be 7.83. And how about PB?
PB, that is... Sado, be quiet.
Shahina, look, this is BC, right? BC is 25. And what is the length of PC? It is 6. So what is BP? BP equals 25 minus 6. That is 19. I cannot hear you because you muted yourself. 8.83. So PB is, what is it? It is 19 plus. Now, Shahina, tell me, how do you find the length of this semicircle?
Since the length is 14.
What's the circumference of semicircle? I mean, the circle? 2 pi r.
Oh, yeah, 2 pi r.
So if it is semicircle, then what is the semicircle? A, M, B. What is it? Half of it, right? Because it's semicircle. That is, what is half of it? It is pi r. And what is the diameter here? Diameter is 14. Then what is r here? Then r equals 7, right? Because half of this is the diameter. So the area of this one is, it takes take pi as this, so that is 3.142 times pi r. What is r? Is equal to 7. So that is the perimeter of the shaded region. So if you just add them up, can you add them? 18 plus 7.83 plus 6 plus 7.83 plus 19 plus 3.142 times 7. That is equal to 80.654 centimeters.
Oh, I see. I get it.
Okay,
Okay.
is it done, or we need to solve one more question? One more question, right? What is the next question?
Find the area.
Okay, find the area of the shaded region. Let me just, we need more space for this area now. Okay. All right, wait. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Just need this thing. Okay, Shahina, now we got the perimeter. Now we need to find the area of the shaded region. Okay, so how do you find the area of the shaded region, Shahina? Now we know that this ABCD is what? Trapezium. So let me just write here, the area of shaded region equals the area of the trapezium, the area of trapezium, A, B, C, D. That is A, B, C, D. Minus, we have already removed this part, right? So that is the area of semicircle here. That is AMB. That is semicircle here, like this, right? Minus, and also we already removed this part, right? That is the area of the parallelogram. What is it? It is CHKP. CHKP. So we need to find this, all right? You should be able to see this one, because trapezium, otherwise how can I find the area of the shaded region? It is hard because it is a kind of irregular shape. But I know that actually area of the trapezium minus this part is removed, minus this part is removed. It gives us the area of this shaded region. All right. So now tell me, how do you find the area of the trapezium? It is the sum of the parallel sides, right? That is 18 plus 25. So here we have 18 plus 25 over 2 times height. What is the height? This is a height. That is 14. Minus, and how do you find the area of the circle? Pi r squared. But that is a semicircle, right? So that is 1 over 2, half of the circle. Pi times r squared. What is r? R equals 7 squared, because this one is radius, that is 7, and that is 7. Minus, now the area of the parallelogram. How do you find the area of the parallelogram? Base times height, right? Now from here, if I just continue this line until here, now what is the height of this parallelogram? They are parallel, right? If it is 7, also this must be 7. So how about the base? Base equals 6. So that's equal to 6 base times height. That is 7. Okay. Now the rest is just, we have to evaluate this, calculate this. 14 is divided by 2, 7. 18 plus 25, that is 43, right? Minus, and here we have 7 squared is 49. 49 over 2 times, and how about pi? Pi is, let me just write times, 3.142 minus 6 times 7, 42. So now using the calculator, we can evaluate this. That is 7 times 43 minus fraction 49 times 3.142 over 2 minus 42, which is equal to 182.021. And it is in centimeters, I think. It is square centimeters. Okay, Shahina.
Okay. One, two, three. Got
Very good. I mean, if you understood something, and of course, you need to try these questions again yourself, Shahina.
it.
Now,
Yeah.
you should close the solution and draw the picture. Can you do it yourself? If you can do it yourself without looking at the solution, that means that you understood everything. Okay, if you cannot, somewhere you stop, you can have a look. Okay, where is my mistake? Have a look, try again. Have a look, try again. Because one question you try to understand well. Because if you understand one question well, it really helps you to understand other questions easily. Okay? Let's see if you can do this question. Read the question.
The di oh, oh, diagram shows three semicircles. Diagram small semicircle
What happened to your internet
to
connection?
S. And it is have these semicircles for S, and AC is the diameter of the largest semicircle. I know the area of the shape is S and pi. I don't know, the screen went off. Okay.
Hello, Shahina, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Shahina, here the diagram shows three semicircles, right? That is the first one, the biggest one. And we draw another one here, the smaller one here. Another one a bit bigger than this, the smallest one, right? These are all semicircles here. And it says that the diameter of the smallest semicircle here, right? That's the diameter. We know that when you say diameter, diameter is 2 radii, right? So the diameter is 2x. And that of a medium semicircle here, the diameter of the semicircle here, it is 4x centimeters. And AC, as you see here, AC is the diameter of the largest semicircle. So what is the diameter of, what is AC? AC is 2x plus 4x, right? 2x plus 4x, that is equal to 6x. Let me just write it like this. Okay. So now this smallest one, let's say it is R1, and the medium one, the radius is R2, and the big one, R3. So I had a question for you. What is R1?
Is 2x.
X. Because
X.
diameter is 2x. If diameter is x,
Oh,
radius
yeah.
is just x, right? And
Mm-hmm.
how about this R2?
2, that is 2x.
2x. And how about R3?
R3 is, let me see, 3x.
Very good. Now we know the radii of these semicircles in terms of x. What is the question here? The question is find the perimeter, the question one, and area of the shaded region. Okay, so let me just start with finding the perimeter. Okay, part A. Part A. Now, what is a perimeter, Shahina? Once again, we know the semicircle, right? Because the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. So if it is semicircle, it's just pi r. So that means that what is the perimeter? It means that the shaded region, the length of its boundary. That means that starting from here, right? It is this plus this plus this. So that means that the first one, that R1, that is pi times capital R sub 1, right? Because of this semicircles, um, what is it? Circumference, the perimeter. The second one is pi times capital R2. It gives us the length of this semicircle. And the third one is plus pi times R sub 3, which is equal to, what is the common factor here? Pi, pi, pi. It's a common factor here. Just keep this out. And R1 equals x, 2x, 3x. R1 equals x, R2 equals 2x, R3 equals 3x, which is equal to 6, 1 plus 2 plus 3. And here we have pi, and here we have x. X is a variable. That's why we need to write this after pi. Pi is a constant number, right? And in the question, it says that leave your answer in terms of x and pi. That's why we left our answer in terms of pi, x and pi. Okay? Now the second part. And how about the area of the shaded region? That is the area of this big semicircle. That is, we know the semicircle is 1 over 2 times pi r squared. And it is radius, let me just write here, r3 squared minus 1 over 2 times pi, because this big one, we removed this small one, and we removed this medium one, right? So that's 1 over 2 times pi times r2 squared, minus again 1 over 2 pi r1 squared, equals, now from algebra, 1 over 2 pi is a common factor. Take this out, right? What do we have here? R3 squared. Do we know R3? It is 3x. So here we have 3x. Don't forget to put this parenthesis. Minus R2. That is 2x squared minus R1. It's just x squared. So if you simplify this here, 1 over 2 pi. What is 3x squared, Shahina?
9x.
9x squared minus this one is 4x squared. This one is x squared. And we know how to simplify, right? These are just like terms. 9 minus 4, 5. 5 minus 1, what is it? 4. And 4 times half, that is 2. That is equal to 2 pi x squared. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Now, Shaheen, the next question is for you. I will give you 1 minute. You have to solve in 1 minute.
1 minute. I got it.
All right. That is the first question. Read the question.
Triangle APQ is enclosed within the rectangle ABCD. As shown in the figure below, calculate the area of triangle APQ.
Okay. Can you do that?
I think so.
Now, first, tell me the idea. Think first. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds. Tell me, how can you find the area of triangle APQ?
I think so that's something. I don't know like how to describe it. Like,
But in the question, what is it asking actually? It's asking APQ is enclosed within the rectangle ABCD. So that is rectangle ABCD. And here we have a triangle. Calculate the area of APQ. So we need to find the area of this triangle, right? The shaded region. Right. So actually, I don't know, because to find the area, we need to know the base and we need to find the height. But what is the height? We don't know. So instead, I can use this thing, that area of triangle APQ is equal to area of this rectangle A, B, C, D, right? And from this rectangle, if I just cut out this part, let me just denote this with some letters, okay? I'm just removing this triangle and removing this triangle and removing this triangle. And what is left here? Only shaded regions left, right? With the scissors, you have A4 size paper maybe. You just cut off this part and cut off this part and cut off this part. If I know the area of this paper, right, that's rectangular paper, and minus this, minus this, minus this, it gives us the area of the shaded region, right?
Oh yeah.
So
I
from
was
here, that means that that's equal to minus A
B.
minus B, that is the area of this part, minus C, equals, and what is the area of the rectangle? We know how to find it. It's length times width. That is 12 times, how about width? 6 plus 3, it is 9. Minus, what is the area of this region? It's a triangle, right? It is 1 over 2 times base times height. That is 4 times 6. Minus, how about B? If this length is 12, this is 4. What is PB?
Um, maybe that's
8.
8. Yeah, 8.
Because 8 plus 4 equals 12. And how about what is AB?
It is 9.
9. So the area of this B, this region, is 1 over 2 times 8 times 9. Minus, how about C? It is 3 times 12 over 2 because it's a rectangle, triangle. 1 over 2 times 3 times 12. So now if you simplify this, what is 12 times 9?
12 times 9 is 100.
108. Minus half times 4, 2, 2 times 6, 12, minus half times 8, 4, 4 times 9, 36, minus 12 over 2, 6, 6 times 3, 18. So that's equal to 108 minus 12, it is 96
90.
minus 36 minus 18. And 96 minus 36, it is 60 minus 18. And what is 60 minus 18?
52.
Hmm?
Wait. Oh, 42.
42. Okay?
Yeah. I'm confused.
Yeah, Shahina, you need to practice questions more and more.
Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get
So, Shahina, your brain works when? Actually, it works well. In the morning or afternoon or evening?
it. Evening.
Really?
I'm more energetic at night than I am in the morning or throughout the day.
Oh, because some people, they have fresh brain in the morning.
Really?
Maybe because you didn't have eat breakfast, that's why. You cannot answer very easy questions. That's why if possible you need to eat something a little bit, not much, and drink 1 cup of coffee. Then if you come to class, it will be more, better. Evening time, it will be morning time for us. So Shahina, let's continue. Let's solve at least 1 or 2 questions. Read the question.
In the figure ABCD is a rectangle of length 8 centimeters and breadth 6 centimeters. If BP equals CP, calculate the area of trapezium ABPQ, where AQC is the diagonal of a rectangle.
Is it easy question?
Um,
I think it's a very easy question, right? Now, if you just read one more time, you understand much better. Because when you're solving problems, Shahina, you should read very fast the first time. Then you have to read once again. Always read a bit slowly and try to understand everything. Okay, here we know that that's a rectangle. A, B, C is a rectangle. Its length is 8 centimeters, breadth is 6 centimeters, and inside here we have trapezium, right? This is A, B, P. Q is a trapezium. And also it says that this BP is equal to CP, right? So if it is so, what is the length of CP, Shahina?
Is that is 3 centimeters.
3. And how about PB?
3.
Okay. That means that now we got the height of this trapezium. Because to find the area of the trapezium, we need to know the sum of the parallel sides over 2 times h. Now h, I know this is h, right? The next question is AB. Also, I know AB. If it is 8, also this must be 8. Now one thing is left. And how about this side? What is this side? Let's say it is x. Okay, what is x? How can you find x? Can I write this equation, Shahina? X squared plus 3 squared equals CQ squared. Is it a right angle triangle, QPC or CPQ?
Yes.
So using the triangle CPQ, we can write this relationship, right? Now, Shahina, can I find CQ? How do you find CQ? From this relationship, right? From here, another one is using this relationship ADC. Triangle ADC. Is it also right angle triangle? Yes. So that is 6 squared, right? Plus 8 squared equals AC squared. AC squared. So what is AC squared? What is 6 squared?
That's 36.
36. 8 squared.
64.
And what is 36 plus 64?
900.
100. If AC squared equals 100, what is AC?
50 or 200?
10.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Because 10 squared means 10 times 10 equals 100, right?
yeah.
Okay, now Shahina, this one is this length, it is 3, 3. They are equal. We have seen this before. That means that also this QC must be equal to this side, right? Now we got the length of AC. That means that if it is 5, also this must be 5 then, right? Because the length, total length is 10. So now from here I can find this, that x squared plus 3 squared. What is CQ? CQ equals 5. So here we have 5 squared. What is x squared? 5 squared is 25. 3 squared is 9, which is equal to 16. If x squared equals 16, what is x?
That's 4.
4. Okay, and now I got the x. All right, so now we can write the area of, what is it? Trapezium A, B, P, Q. That is equal to the sum of the parallel sides. This side is 8 plus this side is x. What is x? It is 4 over 2 times. How about the height? Height equals 3, which is equal to 8 plus 4, 12. 12 over 2, 6 times 3. That's equal to 18 square centimeters. Okay?
Okay. I get it now.
Very good. Shahina, if you just saw more questions, you get more and you will see that they are very easy questions. Okay, but
Yeah.
it's really fun to understand and solve problems because, and learning must be fun, you know, and because as you know, we spend most of our time for learning, right? With learning, in learning actually. You were born like a baby. First, we actually learn how to speak, right? And after that, we learn how to walk. And after that, we learn how to hold a spoon. And after that, we learn how to eat, right? And after that, maybe we learn how to hold a pen. And after that, you go to primary school, you know how to add small numbers. You know, now you are learning this thing. Next year, you will learn something new. Next year, learning something new. When you are 20 years old, you will be still learning something at university. When you're 25 years old, learning something different. And so here, somehow, we are actually, how to say, improving our learning skill. Okay? By solving this kind of questions, it's just sharpening your knowledge. And that's why you try to solve all the questions, all right? And if you get stuck, no problem, try again with the question. And you are bored, stop it, have some rest, drink coffee. And after that, when you feel fresh, get back to the work. Because this math is really, really, I would say, very important subject. If you understand these mathematical questions well, in the future, hopefully, you will not have much difficulty in understanding chemistry or physics or biology, or even if you study any field that requires math, it will be actually easy for you. Yeah, because you read something you don't understand, it is very painful, right? You just read and you don't understand. It's really painful. But you just read something you understand immediately. If you really enjoy your life, okay? So you try to practice as many questions as possible. When you're solving these kind of questions, you just draw it nicely, then solve it, okay? All right, Shahina, you try to solve some questions from this chapter until Monday, okay?
Mhm.
And we will solve some more questions on Monday, and after that, we will talk about next chapter, that is volume and surface area.
Okay.
Okay, Shahina. Thank
Okay.
you very much. Then have a nice weekend. See you on Monday.
Oh, and when does like, cause I saw at the papers, right? It said the class ends at July 31st. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Okay. And
Um,
also your assignments, next time I will show you. You will share your screen and write on the screen, okay, using your tablet, and we will discuss this on Monday,
okay.
okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.